Morning YTPC. I say morning, good morning. Molly and I have been out for our early morning training sessions, and it's a bit of a dream day. Misty, rainy, cool breeze, quite refreshing. I enjoy it. We've had a good session this morning. First and foremost, I'd like to say shout out to Benjamin, Country Piper. He put up a video yesterday and it inspired me to do this one today. He was out in the country having his pipe, as you do, as a lot of us do, and you know, he had the dog with him, and how many of us enjoy that sense of freedom, just being out there enjoying the countryside. And the whole world's been through a great deal in the last 2 years or so, and we as the YTPC, we've been very fortunate in as much that we've got such a good community, and the way people have kept in touch, supported each other. A lot of our community haven't got the benefit of family close to, or even friends, you know, they're probably in isolated situations. And at the forefront was a number of people that produced and are still producing videos and programs to keep us all together, amused and tight-knit, and commenting on things. I won't name them all, but one in particular, Professor Jeremiah and the Pith Helmet Matinee, recently done over 50 episodes. But back in the early part of the first lockdown, or towards the end of the first lockdown, trying to keep our community entertained, if you like, there's a number of guests came on the Pith Helmet Matinee, and one in particular was a gentleman, and I mean that in its firmest terms, a gentleman, Sir Johnny Scott. If you've not seen those programs, there's 2 up there. It's very worthwhile. And we talked about pipe smoking, snuff, the countryside and conservation, and he gave up his time to help our community. Now, I have something I just want to share with you, and even now I'm thinking I might be treading on a few people's toes, and if so, I apologise. But Sir Johnny, he is very much a stalwart of the countryside in the UK, and supports many worthwhile associations. And one in particular is the GamekeeperS Welfare Trust. Now, this has been put together to help our custodians of the countryside, and this is why I say, you know, with Benjamin and myself being out there, and others, you know, how much we appreciate that. And yes, there's lots of people that contribute to those, making it what it is. But in terms of the gamekeepers, river keepers, stalkers, gillies, because of their job, generally they're in isolated areas, and you can imagine the challenges on average people have. You can compound those challenges when you're out in the sticks, out in the wilds. And when things do go wrong, it's not just a matter of knocking on the door to the neighbour and say, oh, can I borrow this, or can you help me with this, or have you got a charger for the vehicle? When things start to manifest and challenge, this is when in these isolated areas things can be as I say, compound. So where do they go for help? I don't want to even try and explain the good work that the GamekeeperS Welfare Trust do, of which Sir Johnny Scott is the honorary president, and his good lady, Lady Mary, is also a trustee of the organisation. And there's many people within that organisation, volunteers. In particular, in the experience I've had, is a lady, Helen, who she's a hub of what's going on, and she puts so much time. In fact, if you could tap some of the energy that she has into the national grid, we'd never have a power cut again. But what I put together, and hopefully might turn up here in this corner, is a playlist of 10 films which outlines what the GamekeeperS Welfare Trust is all about. Please, it's not a long effort. I would appreciate if you could just go through it, see what there will be areas in there which will be upsetting. But what the people are of the GWT, if nothing else, are positive. They don't have problems, they have challenges of which they find solutions. So please, just have a look through. They've had a YouTube channel, April 2020 it started. And if one of the challenges they have is to get the fact that they exist, the GamekeeperS Welfare Trust, out to the people that may need it or can, none of us like to ask for help. But knowing that it's there, if push comes to shove, they know there's a phone number, someone they can speak to, ask for advice, help, and practical help. And one of the challenges, the people that may need this don't know it exists. So how could we repay Sir Johnny for his time with the YTPC? May I respectfully suggest they have 27 subscribers right now from April 2020. 27 as I'm speaking to you. If we could just, or some of us, subscribe and tick that bell and share with people you think might find this of interest, and let's double it. If we could get that up to 54 subscribers, that would be a major achievement, or help to get it there. And like a snowball, it might start to gather momentum and move on to other things. So if you could, and if you're wondering again still what is it all about, please see the 10 videos, 10. It will outline what it's about. You see some practical help, and yes, it might sound challenging, but you'll see solutions, or at least positive vibes coming from it. And towards the end you'll see another group of young ladies who've been raising money for this organisation, for this, as Helen would say, Helen Benson, she would say her small, or their small charity, but what a massive amount of work it achieves. So please, YTPC, don't be offended. If you are offended, switch off, don't watch. But these people, the custodians of our countryside here in the UK, I won't say any more. Please, I respectfully request, check out the playlist, share the playlist, raise the profile of the GamekeeperS Welfare Trust, if nothing else by just subscribing to the channel, clicking the bell, and share these films with like-minded people that may appreciate we can get the word out there. So thank you for your time. I hope, you know, there's such a complex amount of emotions that will be in these 10 videos, but you may cry, you certainly smile, and you may crack a laugh in there as well. So thank you for your time. I'll see you again, everyone. Take care. You okay, Molly? Yeah, Molly's a bit tired after this morning. Okay. Thanks for your time.